are controlled from. The tour involves a couple of staircases, but there are lifts for wheelchair users. These are marked as bomb lifts, but are also for normal use. There are fire exits available throughout the tour. In the event that the fire detection system is activated, you will hear the fire alarm bells ring. A female voice will then ask you to make your way to the nearest fire exit, go through the door, and wait at the fire assembly point outside. Do not move away from this point. A member of staff will arrive to assist you. Please follow all their instructions at all times. The tour is a one-way route. If you should become separated from other members of your party, meet up at the exit from the carrier in the Projecting Power exhibition. The experience begins with a ride to the ship in a helicopter. This is a simulation of a journey in a Wessex helicopter and lasts about 1.5 minutes. The ride is completely wheelchair accessible and seating is available. However, if for any reason you prefer not to experience the helicopter, please wait till after the ride starts and we'll explain an alternative route. The whole tour lasts about 40 minutes and you'll be guided throughout by one of the ship's petty officers speaking to you via monitors and loudspeakers. I hope you enjoy the visit, and I'll hand you over now to the 1970s and to Petty Officer Redfern.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If I can just introduce myself, I'm Petty Officer Redfern, and I'm speaking to you from on board HMS Ark Royal. I'll be directing your tour around the ship, especially the island. You'll surely be boarding a Wessex helicopter for the flight out to the ship. It's a very short flight, by the way. You'll arrive on the flight deck of the carrier, and you'll have an opportunity to look around the flight deck before you go into the island. Stand by to board the helicopter, but before you do so, would you please wait until the green light shows above the entrance? Right, please go through the door and board the helicopter.
Thank you.
Second warning, we are about to take off. Those not already aboard the helicopter, please return to the departure lounge and wait for the next flight.
quite a bit in here. The flight deck is under his control. So, if you move to the viewing position now, you'll see the whole thing. Please remember, the flight decks can be hazardous environments. Watch where you're going and don't run.
Recovery stations, stand by to recover one buck here. Flight deck, be aware we have visitors on board and I'll be patching radio transmissions from the aircraft in Arizona to the ship's PA.
Right, here we go. I'll talk you through what's happening. Pilot, please call signs 2-3.
2-3, we have visitors on board, so I'm patching to RT ship's PA. 2-3, roger. LSO confirmed, touchdown. LSO, roger.
LSO is the landing setting post.
2-3, slot.
Slot, it is on the final circuit. Moving upwind and ahead of some what we call designated flying course. Stays on that course for 15 seconds and then turns back downward for its final approach.
2-3, downwind to 2.8.
He does. 2.8 is extremely low. That's 2.8
2-3, final to operate.
With a top speed of 1,400 miles per hour, more than twice the speed of sound, and a rate of flying of 32,000 feet per minute, the Phantom can carry 4 Stalin and 4 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles. Its job? To protect the fleet and escort the Buccaneers on their bombing sorties. And it's about to be made ready for the combat air patrol now. If necessary, a Phantom can be scrambled in less than 10 minutes, raised from below decks to the flight deck, wings unfolded, and away she'll go. Of course, getting there 30 tons of metal airborne is easier said than done. On land, the Phantom requires 2,000 meters of runway. On board, we have only 250 meters of flight deck, which is why we use an immensely powerful catapult. This catapult accelerates the aircraft to its takeoff speed of 150 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds over a distance of only 75 meters. Without it, well, let's just say we have one very wet Phantom. The man in charge of motoring the catapult is the flight deck officer, the FTO. He stands to the front of the aircraft, and the 2 men under the aircraft are his flight deck engineers. They're nicknamed Badger,
and you can see why, wearing those black and white waistcoats. There's so much noise on the flight that virtually the whole operation is carried out by a series of well-drilled hand signals, but it all runs like a well-oiled machine. It has to. The plane guard helicopter is in position.